band seatbelt hip thrusts. So with this, let me walk you through a setup. I'm working the glutes, working the hamstrings as much as possible with a wonderful hip thrust variation where it gets tighter at the top. Great for isolations as well if that's programmed in. So I've simply got a band wrapped around one pole. So it's weaved in, wrapped around. You can also use two J hooks. So you can see here, it's just attached. I just linked it in. Shortens the band a little bit, which is nice. And then I'm simply going to take that band and I got a J hook that's positioned on the rig here and it pulls against there, right? Another way to do it is if you had a carabiner, you could wrap around and clip. That just is a little more challenging. You may need an assistant to be able to help you even with this setup with the J hook. And then I've got my hip thrust bench. You could also use a regular bench if you needed to. From here, I'm going to adjust my band to where it's sitting directly on top of my hips. I'm going to put my body wedged in to my hip thrust bench here so that it's underneath the fulcrum of my shoulder blades. And then I'm going to drive directly on up. Now I want my feet to be slightly flared, very small deviation, 5 to 10 degrees. And then I'm going to think looking forward and I'm going to drive my hips on up and through, squeeze my glutes, squeeze my abs. So I'm in this rounded position and my head stays forward as much as possible. If you need to support the head, you can, but you may also want to put some dumbbells on your hips to add as well, or weight to add at the base to get even more range and more weight out of this.